What is up, you guys? It's been a little bit since my last video, but we are back here today. And as you guys know, I do have my 2001 CR125 behind me, and it's been having some problems, as you guys know from the last video, and I've been pretty frustrated with it. But hopefully today in this video we can fix it. Alright guys, after the last video I kind of just threw it in the shed because I was so frustrated with it. I put in so much work and time. I replaced the stator, we've done a whole bunch of carburetor work, just everything you can think of just to try to get this bike running. We've stripped bolts, spent weeks trying to get it out. I'm kind of tired of it. I just want it fixed so I can sell it and move on to the next project for you guys. So what's going on now is the bike can be the bike's in neutral to move perfectly fine. But as soon as you put it in gear and hold in the clutch isn't engaging because the bike should move with the clutch in. So that's our problem. I'm thinking I might have put on the clutch arm wrong, so we're gonna go ahead and dig into that, time lapse it, hopefully we can fix it. Okay guys, so basically what I'm doing is I'm gonna try the easy fix. This is the part I installed, the push rod, which I'm gonna have to grab my magnet now and get that out. But this basically is a rod that goes all the way across to the other side, and it goes into the clutch arm, and it helps engage these clutches. But if that doesn't work, I'm gonna have to remove this clutch basket and file down these edges that I'll show you in a second. But right now I'm gonna take these clutches out and I'm gonna soak them in some oil, make sure that they're plenty soaked. So I'll catch up with you guys and update you soon. Okay guys, let me show you what I got. I basically took this basket off, well, just this cover right here with the springs, and then I took that push rod out and I soaked the clutches in some oil, and then I reinstalled this push rod to this side. This is where the push rod connects to, the little shift arm right there. And so you can see that the clutch is tensioned perfectly. The arm is moving as it should. And then on this side, the basket is going out. But if you take a closer look, which I think is my problem, those plates are sliding and locking in to the side. Right there on the side, because it has grooves in this basket. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna take everything back apart, as I always do. I'm gonna take everything back apart. I'm gonna file down just a little bit there's some teeth marks in the basket, and then I'm gonna reinstall, and if that doesn't work, then I really don't know what it is, but cross my fingers, hope this works. Alright guys, so I just finished up. I hope you guys can see, but what I'm doing is there's the clutch basket, and there's little teeth marks right there. All I'm doing is taking one of these files right here that you can get off of Amazon for really cheap, straight edge, just take it and lightly groove out each side. Harder than this, I'm just showing you guys, but just do it all the way around. Just take those teeth marks away. That should freshen up your basket a little bit. Afterwards, you can take your micrometer measuring tool and go ahead and measure out the distance between each one. Mine are all within like 0.1, so usually it's like 0.57 or 0.58, 0.56. So as long as you're within that range, you don't want to be like way off, then you'll have a problem. And this is only if the teeth marks in your basket aren't so grooved, like just a little bit. Not if they're like bitten in and chunks out of it. You're gonna want to replace this basket, which isn't cheap. That's why I'm doing this. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw the plates back in, and hopefully it moves in gear. Alright guys, so I finished installing the clutch plate and springs. and it's still doing the same thing. It's dragging a little bit when I hold in the clutch in first, but I was reading some forums online and it said that some people are saying that that's normal for the bike when it's cold to have a little bit of drag, which it does have a little bit of drag. And I shook it back and forth a little bit and it freed up the plates a little bit. I think it may be the oil I'm using. I might try a thinner oil. I'm gonna change the oil in it, start it up, let it warm up, and I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try to ride it again and see what happens. So stay tuned. Alright guys, moment of truth. Everything's put together, got the oil changed. What I'm gonna do is, if it even starts, I haven't ran it since the last video, a month. I'm gonna start it up, let it warm up for a while, let that oil get hot, thin it out maybe, and then I'm gonna try, see if it shifts. Like what I was doing before is right when I was shifting into gear here, it was dying, so I'm gonna try to warm it up enough so where it won't do that as bad, basically. So here goes nothing. Turn the gas on, it's flowing in there. We'll hit the choke on. Hopefully we don't forget to turn it off after this time. Alright, sure nothing's leaking. All good so far. It's not full. What's up guys, just got back. As you guys can see, it rides. Like I said, I just had to warm it up for a little bit. The clutch still drags a little bit. I think it might be the plates actually, or the oil I'm using is too thick, but it still rode. It shifted through all the gears, it hit the power band. It was pretty fast actually. Now I think I'm not gonna end up throwing new plastics on it and all of that, because I really don't want to put any more money into it, because I do have to sell it. I don't really want to keep that bike for my own. I will be picking up another project soon, so this project is over with. I hope you like that bike. If you have any questions or comments, comment down below. I hope you like this video. Stay tuned for the next project I have. It's gonna be pretty cool. Alright guys, if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button. See you guys later.